Hey Watchdogs, welcome back to the BZWATCHDOG News Network, where sunlight is still the best disinfectant and quality immunity is just a coupon bad cops keep trying to use after it's expired. Tonight's update, remember the DeKalb incident? Yeah, that one. Starring Officer William Rhodes, the traveling rights violation salesman who brought you the I Smell Marijuana special while hassling a paraplegic driver and a fully blind man. Spoiler, the Fourth Amendment didn't think that was cute. After catching a shiny 1983 federal civil rights suit up in Oklahoma, our guy relocated to Texas in plot twist. Kept the same playbook. And guess what? I did some digging, because apparently HR departments don't. Our favorite serial probable cause enthusiast has left DeKalb PD, and as of September 25th, 2025, is now wearing a badge for the city of Commerce, Texas. Congratulations, Commerce. You didn't just hire an officer, you adopted a lawsuit starter kit. I already dropped a press release warning citizens about their future roads encounters and emailed every city address asking who thought this was a good idea. The next morning, the city manager wrote back, promising answers by November 7th, 2025. Perfect, because I love holding receipts. Speaking of receipts, on screen you'll see his TCO license, the Oklahoma to Texas hop, my press release, and the city manager's email. You know, evidence. The thing that ages better than I smell weed. Before we get into it, do the thing. Smash that like button, drop a comment, share this everywhere, and subscribe if you haven't already. The algorithm hates corruption, less when you feed it. Let's roll the clips and ask Commerce why their hiring process looks like a clearance rack at the Bad Decision outlet.
2 pits. Yeah. And I'm so happy their ears weren't clipped. They got floppy ear, big old floppy ears.
We have a few floppy ones. But I will say, with him being clipped, he's never had any ear issues.
Yeah.
Like, they're always super clean.
My male, I have a male and a female. The male, he'll let you clean his. He'll let you clip his nails. My female, I got to hold her down and sit on her.
Yeah.
She don't like it. She don't want it done. And I've actually had to take her to the groomers and have to put her in the little sling thing to clip her nails.
Yeah.
Because she ain't letting you do it. Now, she's not aggressive. She just ain't going to allow it.
Don't do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame
so,
her.
Okay,
What was your name?
Jacob Jackson. JACOB.
Is there not insurance in the thing,
What's up, Nick? Hey, can you send me pictures of the insurance on the Cadillac?
where y'all headed?
Where are we going, Dallas? Avery?
Avery?
Yes, sir.
Damn, there ain't jack shit in Avery.
Just got pulled over. 12, 16.
Is there any marijuana in here?
No, sir.
Okay, because I'm smelling marijuana. Are we sure ain't nobody got none on it?
No. I don't have any.
No,
Jacob
sir.
don't have
No,
any.
sir.
Dallas
Okay.
don't have any.
Okay, I'm smelling some. Are we 100% sure?
Yes, sir. You can go ahead and roll the window up if you want.
We all consent to a search?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't have my wheelchair with me.
Okay, well, here's the deal. The odor of marijuana is probable cause for a search, so I'm going to ask y'all to step out, okay?
I'm not stepping out.
Yes, sir, you are going to step out of that vehicle.
He's
Okay.
paralyzed, and I don't have his wheelchair.
All right, step out, man. Yeah.
I don't got my blind cane.
All right,
He's also
step out.
blind.
Okay, well, we're not going, I'll help him out.
Well, get your sergeant down here, please, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Babe, start recording this. No, sir. You're not taking nobody out of this vehicle.
Step
sir.
out for me, sir.
I do not consent to a search. This is unlawful.
You got probable cause.
With what?
You smell the odor of marijuana.
Brother, you walked up to the window and did you smell anything? Okay. Okay. No, sir. No, sir.
All right, step out for me, sir.
What I do?
You do what you want to do. He's not breaking my constitutional rights.
Well, what about me not having my blind cane?
He's 100% blind.
You can't see?
100% paralyzed. He has
Y'all know who I am.
Okay, I don't know who you are,
Yeah,
sir. I'm not going to let you walk into traffic. I'm going to help you out. I'm not going.
Well, all I know is Are you recording?
I am recording it. Just
All I
in
know is
case,
I've been dirty by y'all, done dirty by y'all before, so I really don't trust y'all, honestly.
Okay, well, I haven't done. I've never even
Call
met you
your sergeant,
before,
brother.
so
Please, sir.
Who is
Call
the
your
sergeant?
so we don't have a sergeant.
Where's Chris Atchison?
He is the chief of police, and he is not here.
Well,
Thank you, sir.
I need you to step out of the vehicle, sir. Okay, just turn around. I'm gonna pat you down real quick. I'm not gonna let you walk into traffic or nothing like that.
This is ridiculous. What's your badge number,
what are you
brother?
doing?
I'm checking your pockets,
What's
sir.
your badge number, brother? Excuse me, sir. I'm asking you to identify yourself.
All right, walk
Hey,
over
brother,
here with me, sir.
What's your badge number?
Walk over.
806.
Okay, walk over
Sir,
here with me, sir.
806.
806.
All right,
Hey, brother.
walk him over there. Walk him over there.
Well, now look.
He's gonna lean against our vehicle, okay?
I honestly don't trust these things. Like, don't let me
All right, I need you to get out of the car, sir.
I do not have a fucking wheelchair. You idiot. My legs do not work. I know. You finna lose your job, buddy. What's your badge number?
You can hurt him, please.
What's
sir.
your badge
He's
number?
paralyzed. I can prove, sir. He does not have.
What is your badge number? I've done asked you that 3 times
Okay, and
to identify yourself, and you have not. You are a fucking tyrant. What is your badge number?
Okay, I'm asking you to get out of the car,
He
sir.
cannot. He doesn't have a wheelchair, sir. He cannot. Please, sir. He doesn't. He cannot walk. He cannot walk. Please.
Okay, do not crawl out into.
Motherfucker, you did this.
No,
You
please,
did this.
Please.
Baby, just keep recording. It's fine. Keep recording. No, sir. Y'all told me to get out of the vehicle. I told y'all I did not have my wheelchair. I could not get out of the vehicle. Y'all made me get out of the vehicle. This is on y'all. Y'all need to get y'all's motherfucking sergeant down here right now. Kill the car, Caitlin.
Okay,
Y'all need to get your sergeant down here right now.
okay, and
Right
I've
now.
already.
No, sir, you have not identified. I'm not talking to you. You have not identified yourself. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Sir, will you please get somebody else down here?
Well,
Please.
then we're gonna search the car with you sitting in it.
That's illegal, sir.
So no, it's not, sir. Odor of marijuana is a probable
No,
cause
I'm
for a
saying
search.
you can't search a vehicle with somebody in it.
Okay, then you're gonna have to get the fuck out of the car, dude.
Okay,
Then get out of the car.
Then get me out.
Then we will assist you out of the car, sir.
If you
So
drag
come
me
on.
out of this car, I
So-
promise you.
So come on.
Please do not
We're-
pull him out of the vehicle.
Come on, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out of the vehicle.
Help me out, then,
Then come on.
motherfucker.
Then come on, man.
That is, sir,
come on.
you cannot pull him
Hey,
out
come
of the
on.
vehicle. He is paralyzed,
Come on.
sir. If you
Come on.
pull him out of
Get
the
his other arm.
vehicle,
We're gonna put you in the back seat of our car so you're not sitting on the ground, sir.
they can do whatever they
Okay.
want. This is where you got shot. Oh my God, they
I do not comply.
Huh?
I do not comply. I do not comply. You cannot do this. You need to call and get a wheelchair down here, just like every other state trooper that I've ever been pulled over by. You need to do your due diligence as a police officer, and you need to do your job, buddy. You still have not identified yourself. I've asked you for your badge
Well,
number.
tell him to come
I've
down
asked
here.
you for everything, and you have not done anything you're supposed to do as a police officer. All this is already fucked.
Is it?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Right there. Right there. I don't know what the fuck you're on, but you can get out of my face, buddy. You gonna hold the motherfucker for me? What?
If you pull your dick out, I'm charging you with indecent exposure.
Brother,
I'm letting
I
you know
have
that.
to
I'm letting you know that now. I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know that.
What do you?
I'm
I
letting you
can't.
know. I'm letting you know
I
that.
cannot piss on.
How can you do that?
I'm letting you know that.
On himself, sir. I don't understand how this is legal for you to do that, sir. Jacob, do not pee, because if he gives you an indecent exposure,
You're serious?
that
Yep.
is crazy. Jacob,
Yep.
Jacob, look at me. Do not do it. Wait until
And here's the press release I put out in all the Facebook groups and on YouTube for immediate release. October 31, 2025, Commerce, Texas. BZWATCHDOG News Network calls on City of Commerce to explain hiring of Officer William Rhodes amid prior misconduct, allegations, and federal civil rights lawsuit. Commerce, Texas. BZWATCHDOG News Network is calling on the City of Commerce and the Commerce Police Department to publicly address why Officer William A. Rhodes was hired and currently serves with the department, despite prior allegations of misconduct and pending federal civil rights case filed in the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Oklahoma. Chris versus City of Walters PD, and William A. Rhodes Jr. Case number is provided. BZWATCHDOG's concerns follow a widely viewed DCAB Texas traffic stop featuring Officer Rhodes, where officers pulled over a paraplegic driver and his fully blind passenger, then ordered them out of the car, raising disability rights and civil rights questions. Coverage and analysis are publicly available online and linked in BZ Watchdog's video description. In my opinion, the public record and video evidence show a pattern of behavior and put civil rights at risk. Commerce residents deserve to know what vetting was done and why this hire was made, said Basil BZ Watchdog Zangari, publisher of BZ Watchdog News Network. Sunlight is still the best disinfectant. What BZ Watchdog has asked the city on the record, background/vetting, did Commerce PD and city leadership conduct a full TCO compliant pre-employment background investigation, including prior agency checks and F5 separation records before hiring Rhodes? Awareness of litigation. At the time of hire, were the city and PD aware Officer Rhodes was named as a defendant in a 1983 civil rights lawsuit in Oklahoma? If yes, what risk assessment and protective conditions, extended FTO, close supervision, probationary terms, what were in place? Training and policy. What policies and training are in place to ensure lawful ADA-compliant interactions with people with disabilities? And did Rhodes complete these before solo duty? Public transparency. Will the city release a timeline of Rhodes' recruitment and appointment and confirm his current status and assignment? As of today, October 31, 2025, BZ Watchdog has not received a response to multiple emailed media inquiries seeking comment and clarification from the city manager's office, the city secretary, and Commerce PD leadership. The city's official directory lists Police Chief Corley Weatherford as current head of the department. Why this matters to Commerce residents? Public safety and liability. Hiring officers with unresolved civil rights allegations can expose residents to risk and city to legal and financial liability. ADA and disability rights. The DCAB stop highlights the need for disability-aware policing and de-escalation training, especially for interactions with paraplegic and blind citizens. Transparency and trust. Clear answers on hiring standards, supervision, and complaint history are essential to maintain public confidence. How citizens can engage, respectively and effectively. Ask for a public statement at the next city council meeting. What did the background check find? Why was Rhodes hired? What safeguards exist today? Request records through City Official Public Information Act portal. NextRequest for Rhodes F5 separation forms, if any. Hiring packet, background check, summary, field training records, and any IA complaints since hire. City portal public information request. And then we have contact Commerce PD leadership to request the department's ADA de-escalation trainings, curriculum, and supervisor review policies. PD directory list, Chief Weatherford, and command contacts. These are reasonable and answerable questions. If the city stands by its hiring process, it should welcome the chance to show its work. If not, residents have every right to demand accountability. Sources and context. Federal civil rights case naming William A. Rhodes, Chris vs. City of Walters, Western District, Oklahoma case, DeKalb, Texas stop, public video coverage referenced by BZ Watchdog, C-Link coverage of BZ's video, Commerce PD leadership, contact, official city directory, Chief Corley Weatherford, media contact. It's got my information, of course. Video link for context is the unhinged Texas cops pull over paraplegic blind man, then order them both out of the car. And I posted a link. That's kind of a little bit of what you're seeing here on the screen. And, of course, my editor's note. Allegations described above are claims of public records litigation findings. No court has entered a final judgment on the merits against Officer Rhodes regarding the Oklahoma case as of the date of this release. The City of Commerce, Commerce PD, and Officer Rhodes are invited to respond. BZ Watchdog will publish any on-the-record statement in full. And this is the email I sent to the city. My name is Basil Zangari, an independent journalist and owner of BZ Watchdog News Network. I'm writing regarding Officer William Rhodes, who, according to my reporting and public sources, has a documented history of complaints and rights violation allegations, is currently the subject of a federal civil rights lawsuit in Oklahoma, and is featured in my recent coverage of an incident in DeKalb, Texas, involving a paraplegic driver and a blind passenger. Video context for this inquiry: unhinged Texas cops pull over a paraplegic driving a blind man, then order them both out of the car with the link present. As a member of the press, I seek clear, on-the-record answers to the following. 1. Hiring and awareness. Did the City of Commerce, Police Department, and City leadership know about Officer Rhodes' prior complaints, lawsuits, or any pattern of alleged misconduct before hiring him? If yes, what was the rationale for hiring him despite that history? 2. Background investigation. Did the city conduct a full pre-employment background investigation consistent with TCOL rules, including but not limited to criminal history checks, prior agency reference checks, review of internal affairs / complaints histories, verifications of training and certifications, and review of any separation / termination forms? 2. Background investigation. Did the city conduct a full pre-employment... Oh, yeah, I did say this. Specifically, did the city obtain, review, F5 separation, and relay documentation from employing agencies? 3. Litigation and risk assessment. At the time of hire, were you aware of the federal lawsuit in Oklahoma naming Rhodes? If so, what risk assessment did the city perform? And what conditions, if any, example, extended field training officer, close supervision, probationary terms, were placed on his assignment to protect the public? 4. Training and policy. What policies, training, and supervision are in place in Commerce PD to ensure lawful interactions with people with disabilities? For example, ADA compliance, de-escalation, accommodations, transport considerations. And did Officer Rhodes receive this training before solo duty? 5. Current status. Please confirm Officer Rhodes' current employment status, assignment, whether any internal review has been initiated in light of the concerns above. Texas law and TCOL standards require agencies to conduct thorough pre-employment vetting of these peace officers. Given the public safety implications and the public interest, I'm requesting a written response to the questions above no later than Friday, November 7th, 2025. If any portion of this requires a formal Texas Public Information Act request, please let me know and I will submit that separately. However, these are primarily on-the-record clarifications suitable for immediate response. You may reply directly to this email. Call me. I'm happy to publish your full statement unedited. Respectfully, BZWATCHDOG. Anyways, I did do a records request for his employment application, so I want to see if he's committed any kind of perjury or false claims that would allow him to be terminated there. And I also got a reply email back from the city manager the day of this video that I'm editing from a Howdy Lisenbee. Mr. Zangari, thank you for reaching out with your concerns. We received your request last night while working on our community's Halloween activities. I agree with your request for government transparency, especially when it comes to local government's exercise of any police or regulatory authority. I am working with PD leadership to provide a transparent response. You requested a response before Friday, November 7th. We will endeavor to beat that deadline respectively. Howdy, Wayne Lisenbee, City Manager, Public Information Officer. All right, Watchdogs. Here's the update your city PR department definitely didn't want to air. When a cop shows a pattern of I smell weed magic tricks, questionable stops, and a trail of complaints and lawsuits, you can see the public records. I don't shrug and move on. I track, I hunt, I follow the scent like a bloodhound with Wi-Fi. William A. Rhodes, now with the Commerce Police Department, thought moving would make the past disappear. That's cute. I'm not your HR department. I'm your worst transparency nightmare. I dig through TCOL records. I pull personnel files. I file open records requests until my keyboard wheezes. And then I put the receipts on screen so you, the public, can see exactly who's pulling them overnight. Let's get one thing straight. He swore an oath to the Constitution, not to his ego. When officers allegedly use fabricated probable cause, target disabled citizens, or treat civil rights like optional DLC, yeah, that's when the watchdog clocks in starts. I'm not here to win popularity contests. I'm here to make sure the next traffic stop doesn't turn into another learning moment with someone's life or freedoms on the chopping block. So I did what I do. I followed the paper trail from Oklahoma to Texas, matched it against lawsuits and public documents, contacted every city official with an inbox, and demanded answers about vetting and hiring. And guess what? I got a response and a deadline. That's what happens when sunlight hits the shadows. Things start moving. Now, if you're watching from Commerce, the city info is down below. Be respectful, be factual, and ask hard questions. Policy changes don't happen because we whisper. They happen because we show up with documentation and a spine. If you support this mission, taking on dangerous policing off the streets and keeping constitutional rights front and center, help keep the lights blazing. Become a channel member. Grab some BZ Watchdog merch. Drop a donation to fuel record request and legal follow through. Because around here, sunlight is and will always be the best disinfectant. And I'm the guy yanking open the blinds. I'm your boy BZ Watchdog. Smash that like button, drop a comment, share this everywhere, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I track, I hunt, I expose. And we don't stop until they quit, retire, or face accountability in the same courts they weaponize against the public. Now, I'll see you in the next video, Watchdogs. Stay loud, stay lawful, and keep those cameras rolling.
BZ Watchdog.